Hi everyone, Alex here, and today we are going to be reviewing the BLI Big Boy as well as the Athearn Genesis Big Boy. This is episode 1 of 2. So yeah, let's get right into the review. So now that we have this locomotive out of the box, let's get right into the review. But before we start that part, I'd just like to say 2 quick things. First of all, I'm sorry that I didn't review anything last week. I was waiting for the Big Boy and BLI to come in. And second of all, I will unfortunately not be able to do sound tests with the Athearn Genesis or BLI Big Boy because my DCC system just stopped working. I might have accidentally done something to screw it up, so yeah. Oh, so that's a problem. Let's bring that closer. Lower this down. I was not prepared for this, if you guys couldn't tell. This is not working. That should be good, right? Alright, so. Oh god. Can we just, give me a minute. Alright, there we go. So starting at the front of the locomotive, we have number boards, which do, as a matter of fact, light up. We have a bell. We have a light on either side, and then the main headlight with number boards as well on either side, which don't light up here. Let's see if that'll focus better. Alright, and then we have the Union Pacific logo with 4014 on it. Have some grills, the handbars, studded walkway, normal things like that. A lot like the MTH Big Boy, but a little better details. So we're gonna zoom back out. Moving towards the bottom, we have this, which is the little lever used for the coupler. We have the actual coupler. I don't have that installed. Separately applicable, but unlike the MTH one and the Athearn Genesis, it's an actual working coupler. Wow, I'm shocked as well. It's really nice though, because you can actually double head these. So we're gonna try and turn this around again. Starting at the front, we have the boiler number 1, 5-chime whistle, and then a bunch of levers and things for, I don't know, pipes, whatnot. We have handrail, things like that, starting at the front and going all the way to the cab of the engine. Have a pipe here, which looks a lot better than on the MTH Big Boy. We have the first set of drivers, second set of drivers, which are both very detailed. Yeah, pistons look very nice, unlike the, no, not necessarily unlike the MTH one, but they did a lot better detail than MTH. But that is because BLI does specialize in steam. Yeah, so moving more towards the back mid. In the cab, we have, here, we're gonna switch hands for this. We have sliding windows. We have conductor and engineer on either side. We have 4014, and then the configuration and whatnot. Let's zoom in. You guys can already see it, but you can see all the little rivets and things on it, which is just amazing. Back set of wheels. So yeah, that's about it for the actual engine. Moving back to the tender, which is going to fall off if I keep on pulling it back. We actually do have a walkway on this one. Alright, I was not sure about that till I actually took a look at it. So on the tender, we have the rivets, everything, fire hose only written on the side of the tender, Union Pacific logo, things like that. We have a ladder on the very back here. Let's hope this doesn't fall off. Lights that go between red, green, and white. have a main reverse light on the back of the tender. We have handles on the top. This is, in fact, an oil tender, so it's gonna be for oil, unlike the original Big Boy, which is built for steam. I mean coal. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, so that's about it. We got couplers with magnetic decoupling, UP 4014 on the back, 25,000 gallon tender written on it for oil, MU hose, and yeah, that's about it. Same on the other side. So yeah, that's about it for the review of the BLI Big Boy. I really wish, I feel bad for you guys, I really wish I could do sound and show the lights and everything, but unfortunately, I have to get that fixed, so I can't do that. Maybe another time when we're working on the layout and we actually have track, I can do that. Who knows? So, I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be the Athearn Genesis Big Boy review. See you guys then. Hi everyone, Alex here, and as you can see, in the entirety of the screen is the Athearn Genesis Big Boy box. This is the Promontory Big Boy, 150th anniversary Golden Spike, 1869 to 2019, great race to Promontory. So yeah, let's get right into this review. Alright, so I thought I'd take this locomotive out and actually show you guys. So unlike the BLI Big Boy, this one comes in two pieces, with the tender on top and the locomotive on bottom. So those slide out. I'm gonna move the box aside and then I will resituate the camera, pointing downwards. So we have this. It just slides out like so. This lifts up. The actual Big Boy comes out. Put this aside and take the little wrap off. There's the locomotive itself in its shiny glory. It's a lot shinier than the BLI Big Boy. Yeah, and then we have the tender, which also just slides out, lifts up. It also had a wrap on it, but like I was struggling a little bit. So I'm gonna put that stuff aside and figure out the camera. So now that we have that figured out, this review will probably be a lot easier, because this Big Boy comes in two parts, so it doesn't have to be the entirety of the length on it, unlike the Athearn Genesis Big Boy, which is perfectly fine. Don't have to struggle with putting it together, but hey. So yeah, so I guess we're gonna start off with the tender, since it's at the front. It's got the Union Pacific logo, a bunch of rivets, fire hose only written in the bottom left. Has a ladder going up to it, walkway, entrance to the tender. It's got grabs going upwards. On the top you can see this one is a little more detailed, not much though. You got a walkway, you got the little caps here. Going towards the back you have the two lights. These ones don't actually function, unfortunately. Here, why don't you focus on the tender? There we go. 25,000 gallon tender. Got the rear light. This top light doesn't work, unfortunately. Flipping it over to the other side, about the same thing, except it doesn't say the fire hose only here on this side. So yeah, that's about it for the tender. We're gonna put this to the back. And then we have the actual engine. 5 chime in brass as well, unlike the MTH one, which was black, but that's alright. They both look nice. So I guess we're gonna start from the front. Just had to point that out. So this one actually has Big Boy written on it. 4014 on the number boards, which light up. We have bell, headlight, the 4014 number boards on either side, Union Pacific logo. Yeah, we have the coupler, which does come out as well. It's a faux coupler though, so you can't double head this one if you want to. It has to go first. So yeah, we got handrails, the walking, my brain, oh no. The walkway on it, we're just gonna go with that for now. So yeah, that's about it for the front. You got the cow catcher as well. I forgot to mention that on the other one. So for the pistons here on this big boy, they're a little less detailed, but otherwise they look about the same, other than like a few minor rivets, things like that. So yeah, first set of drivers here, second set of drivers here, and then we have tubes, whatnot, for steam, things like that. We have the boilers, yeah, I don't know, we got some pipes going along the side of the locomotive, we have more hand railing going from the front of the engine to the cab, just like the other Big Boy. But something that you might have noticed about this Big Boy, compared to the BLI one, is that this one is a lot glossier. I'm not sure why they did that. It might have been the material that they used, but yeah, that's just something to keep noted. But if you're going off of sound, I do recommend the Athearn Genesis one. It does sound a lot nicer. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on it. Please don't, because I haven't been able to run the BLI one. I'm assuming that sounds like the Challenger though, which does sound very nice. We have 4014 and the configuration written on the cab. We have windows which do slide as well. Rivets on the top of the cab. This one does also open up at the top, but it does not stay in place, unfortunately. Well, it kind of does. It just doesn't have the piece to lock it in place. We also have a walkway on this locomotive. So all three of them do have a walkway connecting to the tender. I was afraid that it didn't at first. Alright, flipping it over to the other side, we have some levers for turning things for like steam, water, stuff like that. We have more pipes, and yeah, that's about it for the Athearn Genesis Big Boy review. I'm sorry it wasn't much, guys. I really wish I could have done more, like, with sound, pulling, things like that. It's just the DCC system just doesn't want to work. I'm so sorry, guys. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week for another review.